Blessings, blessings, blessings. Blessings out there to the universe. My name is Sean Myrie, and I'm your host of the Down to Earth podcast. Tonight, I got a special guest coming on. A great artist straight from Toronto, the Six. Yeah, upcoming, rising star. Yeah, we got Benzito from the Six coming through on the Down to Earth podcast. Bless up to everybody out there. Yep. I gotta say, much respect to all my sponsors, Cities, Up North Society, yep, Yoki Healing Arts, Homeboy Clothing, everybody. So much to say. Silk Vodka, yeah, the list keeps going on and on. Just waiting for Benzito from the Six. She got a lot of new music coming out. Yep. Great artist. Bless up to you, RP Radio, also one of my new sponsors. Yeah. Just waiting, 8 p.m. to come through on the Down to Earth podcast. Yep. 9 p.m. we got Jesse James coming through. Another great artist coming from Toronto. A lot of new music dropping. We got some great artists coming out of the city, and it's time to give them that spotlight, what they deserve. Benzito from the Six coming through 8 p.m. You could subscribe to our EQTV in my link tree and the Down to Earth Live YouTube channel also in the link tree and the Spotify. Also, you could subscribe to Bless Up JP Michaels. Much respect. Just waiting for Benzito to come through on that spaceship. What you saying, universe? What you saying, people? Yep. Much respect. She got a new track, Benzito, called Water. You could check it out on all digital platforms. Excuse me. This herb is strong. Rastafari Samurai. Yeah. We got many things coming up. Yep, right on time. Coming through on that spaceship. Yep. Doing good, JP. Doing real good. Keep growing and growing. Yep. Just waiting for this great artist from the Six to come through on that spaceship. Benzito.
Yes, sir.
How you doing?
Hello.
I always say, introduce yourself to the universe, to those who may not know who you are. Benzito from the Six.
Yo, what up? It's your girl, Benzito. We live right now from the Six. I'm in Toronto right now, my home studio. And we tuned in with Down to Earth podcast, one of the hottest podcasts, IG stations coming out of Toronto right now. They're recognizing the real talent in the city, not the parties and not the hype. You know what I mean? They ain't following the hype. They're following the talent and the real musicians making noise, the ones that are flying under the radar, you know what I mean? Doing all their things. They see those ones. So shout out to you guys, man.
Much respect, man. So tell the universe where you come from, like a little bit about yourself, introduction.
All right, well, I was born in Toronto. So I've been living here my whole life. Just been traveling now with the music. With Journey, one of my singles I dropped last year. I started a tour, so I started off in the UK. I was supposed to hit up like 10 more other countries, but then the whole traveling ban thing happened, and they're trying to push up things in people's nose and do all this kind of thing. So I said no. So that's on a hold right now. So I'm just working on the music and just dropping it because a lot of people don't know. I've actually been doing this music thing for a while. it was just a hobby though to me. So back in 2011, I had like over 100 videos on YouTube, and that's how like the only platforms I was using back then was YouTube and SoundCloud and things like that. So I was making some noise. I was performing at a lot of clubs like Pacha Lounge on Dundas, Suba Lounge used to be there on College, Spadina. I performed for Pride at the Blocko stage, at the some next Fruity Loop stage at Twice for Pride. Yeah, so I've been around, I've been performing and things like that. You know what I mean?
You Tupac them.
Huh?
You Tupac them. That's what you're doing. You're doing it.
Yeah, man.
Straight up.
Yeah, so I had to just take a little break though, rebrand, and then I found myself like I used to just treat it like a hobby, this music thing like a hobby. I didn't take it serious. There was no business behind it, but everyone was just like, "Yo, like you should actually put your songs on platforms and things like that," So I did that in 2019. I released my first official single on platforms, and my first song actually was selected to be played on Flow for Made in Toronto. So yeah, I submitted my song to them and they played it like in the same week. So that was my love. But the only thing is, you know what they did? They played it, but they didn't contact me. They were supposed to contact me if my song was selected. They didn't contact me. It was actually one of my boys. He's like, "Yo, your song's on the radio." And I was like, what are you talking about? So I went to the website and it shows you the recently played. So I was able to just go get a little Snapchat of that. And they didn't do the whole like, if they did though, I who knows where I would have been. They're sleeping on me. I really feel like they're sleeping on me because
you know what? I see. I'm gonna tell you the energy. What I feel. It's your time right now. It's your time. You're doing it. I hear you're gonna drop 24 tracks. But you're on my sponsor. Yeah.
No, I've been saying it out loud. Yeah.
You're on one of my sponsor. You're with DJ Denise, the other. You mentioned
Shout out
that.
DJ Denise and the Urban Renewal Project.
Mm-hmm.
They got me on there.
So how you feel? I've been going through like your journey, what you have. Don't worry about it. Just blaze up, right? It's down to earth. Like, I was saying, you've been going through your journey. I have a similar journey of not taking it seriously after a while. But you know what? You've done the right thing because you learn the business. You learn from your mistakes, and now progress is going. Sometimes you didn't rush it. That's like your own artist development. I feel a lot of artists, especially from Toronto, they don't do that. Too much rushing is going on. You get what I mean?
I like to separate myself from a rapper and a musician because not only like can I record a song, but I could play instruments. I play the piano. I got my keyboard right here. I could cook up a beat. I cook up a beat live right now. Play the piano, the guitar, everything like that. So like I used to DJ. Like there's a whole like music story behind me. Since I was a young child, I was in the choir. I used to play the steel pans. Shout out to my steel pan teacher, Mr. Piku. Yeah, like I was playing the drums, I was playing the steel pans. Then like I just got my own piano and things like that. Like so I like to call myself a musician. I'm not just a rapper.
You're artist.
Yeah, artist. Artist too, but I like the word musician better because I play instruments and like I can make music. I'm not making a song. There's a difference. I'm making music.
True.
I'm making music people could listen to 10 years from now. I'm smoking la 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 la.
Facts.
Like, you know what I mean?
Though.
We still listen to Lollipop by Lil Wayne and things like that. Like, songs you can listen 10 years from now.
That's facts though, because when you play your own instrument and you produce yourself, that is a musician. I never really thought. I say artist because I'm trying to put like the definition of everything all in one: play music and whatever, rapping, singing, everything, producing, whatever you do, writing for yourself. So that's realness. That's the realness.
I have something. I'm trying to get it out.
Bless up to Homeboy Clothing, a new sponsor too. Yep. Bless up to JP, everybody, cities up north, everybody. Yep.
I'm trying to show you guys something. You know what I mean? it's unfinished, but know what I mean? I'm an artist in that way. You know, this is art to me. Know what I mean? This is unfinished, but this is something I did. Know what I mean? These are little hobby things, you know?
Artists.
Know what I mean?
Yeah, man. That's why I call the definition of an artist. You do everything, not just one thing. Can't put yourself in a box. No one can put you in a box. So
Yeah.
tell me, how do you feel about the scene, how it's been going? I say to everybody, the last 5 years for you. You kind of explained it already, but how do you feel like the whole, how Toronto bubbling, how it's been affecting your brand?
Like you want me how's the scene in general, like in the city, or like
For you,
for me,
just
like the
for the
last
last
5 years, like we're in 21 right now. So I dropped my first official single 2019. So technically, like for me, it's just started. To a lot of people are like, oh, she just started rapping, like she just like she's new, she's fresh, right? So for me, that this is my way of branding, right? Because now I'm looking at it like, yo, these people are looking at me like I'm a fresh, brand new artist. So I'm gonna run with that. You know what I mean? Instead of like, yo, she's been doing it for a long time. How come she hasn't blown yet? Like, you know what I mean? Because they're not gonna understand that whole process or that journey, right?
Yeah.
So for the last 5 years, like that's what it's been about, just rebranding and just coming with a plan. So it's like, yeah, I have a plan still.
You have to have a plan. You have to have a plan. Sometimes it won't work for all the time, but you gotta have to have a plan so that you could go through all types of avenues, so they can't keep you stuck. You get what I mean? Because the system cater to certain people, and you're just doing it. You're coming through. I see Benzito, just you're bullying the system. You get what I mean? You got great music, and you're just progressing. You get what I'm saying? Like you got
Yeah.
that track Water. You got videos dropping all the time. Like, what's your next visual you plan to drop?
That I would keep a secret, just because, like, yo, I'm dropping so much stuff right now that, like, I don't expect everyone to keep up. The only way you're gonna be able to keep up with what I'm dropping is if you follow me on the platforms and hit the notification bells, because you're not gonna be able to, like, people are not like, yeah, you're on Instagram like every day, but sometimes you're not like going into depth. Like, you're just scrolling, and then you could miss that post where I said, yo, I just dropped a song, right? So
Yeah.
right now I just dropped Water. That is out right now. That is fresh. I just dropped that like 2 days ago. So that's fresh. Then I have Your Body, I just dropped too as well. Then I have Push to Start that I had just dropped. And then there's Journey. And then there's still other videos I know maybe you yourself hasn't even seen yet, right? So I want everyone to focus on those right now, because it takes a lot of time, effort, money, blood, sweat, tears, everything to put this shit out. But I do it because I love to do it. I don't care if I'm getting paid for it or not. That's the thing. Like,
you love the music. Yeah.
I'm gonna still do it because, like, I just love music, right? So your way of showing your appreciation is if you guys go check it out, repost it, and things like that. Like, don't worry about what's coming next. You guys gotta catch up first, really. You know. But
and that's what we
coming.
That's what we do down to earth. It ain't just what people do, like interviews. We always support the artists and push exactly what you do. We repost. We always networking with the artists even after we're done off of the spaceship. Keep networking, because the artist, I believe, I'm an artist myself, but I'm a promoter. A real promoter really promotes the artist, right? So when people are getting me on Down to Earth, it ain't just a podcast. We're more than a podcast. We're going to be pushing you through other avenues. Radio, like URP, one of our sponsors. We're going to be pushing you if you want to be like an ambassador with some of the other brands what we got as sponsors. We keep going. There's a library of stuff. Too much for me to explain. You know what I mean? So you can't put us in a box. We keep going up. Like
that's another thing too. Like, I'm like such a wild, free spirit. Like, you can't just. That's why I don't like being labeled as a rapper, because it's like my music, I feel, is just like, it's so much more. It's like a different type of energy. I'm not rapping like rapping, you know. Like, I'm making a song. Like, you know what I mean? And each song is like it's tailored towards maybe a feeling. You know what I mean? Like you got your party ones and then you got your chill ones. You know what I mean? So
so what's some of your influences growing up? Like your musical influences?
musically, like from my household, I would have to say like my grandma, because she's the one who brought me to
Mm.
church every Sunday. Even if I wanted to go or not, I went, and that's where I fell in love with the drums. And I think from when I fell in love with drums, that's how everything started. Just everything, like the music, the DJing, this everything. It just started all from there. I just like fell in love with the drums. That was my first love for music. So
Mm-hmm.
if I never went to church with her, then maybe I wouldn't have got introduced to that, right?
That's facts.
So
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 some
from
that's the main music, main influence. Your grandma, some of the let's say the commercial artists out there. What your
yeah, back
influence?
in the days for me was Missy Elliott. She was just so different, and I feel like she was me at the time. Like I was never like girly. Like I was always wearing tracksuits and lugs and bum equipment,
Hmm.
tracksuits. I'm talking when I'm young now, right? I don't think they had that shit anymore. So I was always like dressing like that. Like fuck, maybe I should have got his picture another time. But yeah, like I always been dressing like that. Or can I pull up pictures? You know how when you're online
Yeah,
you can pull up
I
pictures?
don't know.
No, I
Still
don't think
new
I
to
can.
still new to the technology.
Yeah, I don't think
But
I can because it's not my life. But yeah,
nah,
but let me
can't
tell
do
you, yeah,
that.
like so at that time, like she had that swag to her. Like you see, the Brat had that swag to her, but musically, I never really was into the Brat's music. Like she had a
Mm.
1-2 for me, but Missy Elliott, I could probably name a whole tons of Missy Elliott songs over the Brat, no problem. So Missy Elliott and Lil Wayne too.
Mm.
Listen to all his mixtapes, Lil Wayne.
That's a good description of your some of the flavors. I see, hear that in the music still. I see the influence of Lil Wayne, Missy Elliott. Missy Elliott is colorful. Lil Wayne, he's colorful too, but lyrical, and
Yeah.
he does different type of music. Missy Elliott, different music, abstract. Yeah, man, I love that. What's going on? So, yo, what do you want to see, for example, for artists or yourself in Toronto, like to progress, because a lot of people, there's a lot of hate going on, and you know there's not enough unity. Like, what do you want to see?
I don't think unity would even help anything musically in Toronto. What Toronto, my opinion, needs is a platform. We can be making hits all day, but if you
Yeah,
are not working outside of Toronto and getting your music out otherwise, there's no platform for you in Toronto to help you do that. Flow 93.5, that radio station, is not a platform. Like they give local Toronto artists 1 hour of shine from the hours of 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. at night, Sunday to
yeah.
Thursday, not on the weekends, during the week when people usually are working, getting ready for bed. So that's not a platform. And I just was like thinking the other day, I'm like, what channel can I put on right now that's a Canadian television music channel where you can watch music videos and just have it bumping while you're just chilling? Because I used to
Fact.
be Much Music, right?
But now it's sites. It's these you would say pages or sites, because
Yeah,
everybody.
YouTube, you go to YouTube or whatever, like,
That's how it is. They took that out, but you know what?
but
We do
regardless,
need.
there should be one. Because each country has one, even down to the small islands, Jamaica, everybody has their own platforms.
True.
Regardless,
That's
they have one
what.
channel you can bump. In the
That's what
UK,
works.
they do. You know, I mean, every country has it. Why doesn't Canada have one?
You know what? It has it, but not okay. Canada, you're right. We don't have
We
a
had it.
full
We had
unified.
one.
We had one, but right now it is. It's like scattered. We have all these different, uh, you would say, forces that be with certain people who control certain. It's like politics. You get what I mean? We need, in that case, we need the unity, work together more, so we have a platform.
But
Because no one's
listen
gonna,
to this.
no one will ever respect us if we don't unite. That's the only way I feel you're gonna make a big platform for all of Canada. But us ourselves, we're trying to do that down to earth because we have a digital magazine. Remember how they had Source, how
You
they have
see,
Excel and all
yeah,
that? We
you guys,
that.
that's the thing though. Everyone's looking for credential. I like me as an artist myself, like you have to set the value for yourself. If you don't set the value for yourself and you're waiting for a label to come around to sign you to be like you're worth this much, then keep waiting your whole life until you die. Why not set that value now? If you know you're true to your art and you what you're putting out is like, quality, or you're a real musician, set that price now. Because if a label
Yeah,
does come, they might sell you short because you're not setting a value for yourself. You're looking
fact.
for credit. You're waiting for Drake to give everybody a feature to be like, oh, now you got what's that, a cosign. What are we waiting for cosigns for? We're all talented artists, and we all know that. We wait till someone dies to be like, oh, he was next to blow. Like we all
Yeah,
know who's next to blow in the city, right? So it's just like, just keep making music and network. Like, don't pay attention to the city. The
yeah.
city's not
Fact.
paying your bills. Like, you know what I mean? I pay
You got
attention
to
to the
for yourself.
charts.
Yeah.
I pay attention to the charts. Are people streaming my music? I am not in no Toronto blog, and honestly, I'm not gonna pay to be in one, and I don't care to be in one, because that's just like,
Mm-hmm.
it's like, even though I say like I don't have no problems with nobody and things like that, I'm gonna gain them just by going on it. I'm gonna
Yes.
gain it. I didn't have any enemies before, but I guarantee you, as soon as they start posting me, and like people are just gonna find something to talk about and just find reasons to hate on me, and things like that. So it's just like, I'd rather just stay off the radar, work on my music and the charts. I every day I wake up and I look at my stuff. I'm waiting to wake up to be like, oh my gosh, my song just hit like 100,000 streams in like one night, or just hit like a million. Like, I'm looking for that. Like, I don't wake up to look at, am I on 6 buzz? I don't look for that.
Mhm.
No.
Well, you're on the spotlight right now. They're gonna be coming. Trust me, they're gonna be coming. Everybody out there will be watching Down to Earth. They'll be coming and they'll be asking you for interviews, put you on blogs, all types of things.
No,
Because
I only did it with you because, like, I honestly, I know the move. I can see the movement, and you're DJ Denise people, and like I feel the energy and the vibes. Like, I already know what it is without even saying. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's why I
yeah,
did it with you. But trust me, if Flo wanted me for an interview right now, I'm not going on Flo. To be honest, what's Flo doing for me? I'm doing bigger things. I'm like, I need like to be on Virgin and like Billboard and things like that. iHeartRadio. I'll see you guys
hmm
later. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
facts. I was thinking out in my head. I was saying, if Benzino, if this whole thing, this virus or whatever thing was going on, I could see you down in New York or Atlanta or LA or something like
I
that. As
could do
soon as
that stuff right now. I'm gonna be doing that stuff right now. I have stuff
mhm,
planned. You know what I mean?
I see the
It's
big picture, man. People gotta learn from this. That you're doing the right steps, the right movements, and everything. So, yo, you have any features like what or it's just solo what you
So it
have right
just
now?
dropped today. Today there's a brand new single out today right now. All Night Remix. This song, ever since I dropped it in 2019, every day this song streams. Like, it doesn't matter what songs I drop. People are like, yo, this is my favorite. I listen to it every day. I listen to it while I cook. I listen to it while I clean. Like, people send me videos. Their kids are singing it. Like, that's just like the people's favorite. So I got a artist from Jamaica to hop on it. Time City,
Mm.
he's a young dude, but he's the next one to come out in there. So
Bless up,
anyways, I
bless up.
just
I
dropped
know
that.
you're talking.
Yeah, I just dropped that
Hmm.
today. So that's an international feature right there. And
Yeah.
then March 19th, I got another feature with a guy from Ghana. He's dropping an
Mm.
album. I'm on that. And then Mr. Do, me and him have a track coming out March 19th as well. And then I have like bare other features from Panama, Nigeria, and like the UK, fuck, where don't I? Like
Going
Washington
universal.
DC. Like, I'm an international artist. Like, I'm past Toronto already. You guys just Nah, already I'm over the hype. This is not hype to me. This is not hype for me. I'm past this. Yeah. Know what I mean?
I love that you're working with all international artists. That's what represents like what we're saying, the universe down to earth. Because check this, I interview people from the six, right? But I interview everybody from all around the world.
Yeah.
It's not just from. It'll be from America to England
Yeah, I
to
seen that. I seen
I
that
can't,
the UK dude.
I can't say wherever, like it's everywhere. But I still, gotta show respect to the city. But the same way how I was networking, I networked with people who are outside before I started to come back. People are seeing me down to earth now, but I was always doing music, and I was networking with the states before, or England, or Europe before even people even know who Sean Myrie was. Right now,
Yeah.
people know who I am. See what you're saying, and that's how you really are gonna be successful when you don't put yourself in a box. Meaning, even just in your city, the city's not enough. You
Yeah.
gotta learn from this young artists and even older artists. You gotta get out of your comfortable spot and learn how to network with other people, like from Jamaica, from Panama, or Ghana, or wherever. Right? Like Time City, bless up. You might be coming on. What a coincidence, Mr. Do. The energy is strong. You've been on here 2 times.
Yeah.
Yo, those are great, great, great artists themselves doing things like
Yeah.
what you just mentioned. If people don't know now, they know. See, Benzito, you got an eye for like even your visuals. You put tell me how you put together your visuals, the video.
For the music videos,
Yeah, because they're
it's
good. They're
it's
good.
it starts from when I start recording. Like from once I record the song, I already have like a visual in mind. Like sometimes I even kind of create the song towards how I know I want to do the video. Like
Hmm.
it just all happens in one process, you know?
That's great. That's
Yeah.
great. That's great. Great artist, man. Benzio doing many things. So, yo, like, you have any merch or website you got in plan, like your own? It looks like you're probably gonna have your own website. How you're talking, like you're not depending on
No,
anybody.
I had a site. I had a site, benzitomusic.ca. I had a site, and then
Mm.
right now it's down. I'm working on some more merch and things like that, and restocking and like more things to brand is gonna be on there besides just clothes and things like that. So we're just working on that, and then yeah, I'm gonna relaunch it.
Yeah, that's good, man. I want to see you keep, like success keep coming and everything. I was gonna ask you how COVID has treated you, but I could tell you're a musician. You have the keyboard there. You're just recording, doing videos. That's like I said, the definition of an artist. That's what you're supposed to do. But like I would say, you have any advice to the younger youth them coming up? The artists, like you kind of gave some advice already, a Bible of advice. What they like the mistakes I would say for the younger youth them not to like follow like any advice for the younger artists.
Yo, for the younger people, if you are making music and you're making a song and you go on YouTube and you get a beat, buy the beat. Buy the beat because therefore you're taking it seriously, your craft seriously, and now you have a lease. So you have a contract between you and the producer where you're allowed to use the beat and stream
Mm-hmm.
up to a certain amount. You can even get like a cheap lease from sometimes they sell at $15, $30. And you can stream up to 10,000, 20,000. You know, if you're just coming out and you don't think you're gonna even sell up to then, get that lease, because then at least you're pushing yourself to at least even
Mm-hmm.
within those numbers, or you're allowing yourself to get those numbers. You know what I mean? Don't get a free beat and then like just play around in it. Like you gotta manifest like what you want. Get me?
So yo, how you feel about like shows like what an artist needs to do because you can't do no shows right now unless it's virtual. I would say like what how you feel about the virtual experience of doing performance.
I was doing a show like pretty much almost every month until my last show was in like August last year was my last show, but I was doing them in the summertime. I was doing them like every month, and you could set up your shows and have people purchase tickets and things like that. So yeah, it's possible. I would do it if you're not doing it and you haven't done one. I would do it. I do plan on doing a pretty big one. Um, pretty soon, maybe in a few months,
Ah,
few months.
we got a couple coming
Big
too
short. It's
ourselves.
gonna be like, like I'll be streaming through YouTube. It can't do like what I'm trying to do. I can't do through IG. So it'll be streaming
Yeah,
through YouTube, and I'll be on a real stage and have like real things going on popping. So it's gonna be
great.
a real show. So you guys will get more details when it's it's about to
Trust me.
happen.
Yeah. So, anything else you want to tell the universe before we come off this spaceship? Where to get you and
Man, yo, thank you to everybody who saw the energy and brought them into this live right now. I go by the name of Benzito. You guys could come follow me and check me out. I make music, dope music. I'm an artist from Toronto, born and raised. And right now I got hits like Water Out. I just dropped a music video. Tonight I just dropped a new song, All Night. That's some reggae vibes. What else do we have out? We have Push to Start. We have Your Body. Your Body is like going nuts on Apple Music and things. So like certain things that I'm proud of, I don't really post and things like that. But like to me that's big. Like,
yeah,
charting and trending on Apple and things like that's big. But I don't want to post it like, you know what I mean, to just have people bring their negative energy towards it. I like to just, okay, this is what I know that I accomplished it, and that's all that matters. You know what I mean? So yeah, Your Body's out, the video's out. When you guys go to my YouTube page, please subscribe, like, leave a comment. Even if you say if it's trash, just leave a comment. I just need some comments, some engagements. And yeah, yo, what else is there really to say? Yo, happy Friday. Hope everyone has a good weekend. Turn up. And yeah.
yeah, man. I would say bless up to everybody. I'm gonna repeat it. Check out all her digital platforms, everything: YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, all the new videos coming out for the universe. You better check her out because the next big thing. To me, is the next big thing.
Link in bio. Link in bio. So the link in my bio has everything. It has the Spotify, Apple, whatever you use, it'll have the link to it. So just click the link and you're good to go. It just directs you to everywhere. Videos, music. I have an article that was just published by Pitchfork. So yeah, I have an article out, and then someone just sent me a next article that they just posted in their blog. So I'm about to post all of that soon, but the link has it all. So yeah.
Big things happening for Benzito. Yeah, from the six, big things are happening. And remember, on Down to Earth and everybody in the universe, positive vibes. Check all the music out, the catalog. Much respect, Benzito, for coming through, man.
Yeah, man. And there's some paintings, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Check it out.
I make music, I draw, you know what I mean? Show a little personality, you know what I mean, behind my music.
Yeah,
so
man. We're always gonna keep in touch, man. Bless
yeah.
up. Respect.
Yo, shout out JP. Who else is in here? I didn't even look at the chat the whole time. Yeah, just shout out to everybody. If you're from my side, shout out to my people. And if you're from Sean's side, Down to Earth podcast side, yo, shout out to you guys. Hopefully we can connect. So as I said, send me a follow. I'll follow everybody back. Send me a message. Check out my music. Let me know what song you like, yo. You know what I mean? Don't be shy.
Much respect. Benzito from the six.
Yeah.
Link up. Much respect, y'all.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. Anytime. Down to Earth.